Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, guys. Good morning. The tubes are coming up first. Good morning, guys. We're getting everything set up, and then we're going to get started here. What the hell is going on here? There we go. Good morning, everybody. We are ready to roll. How is everybody doing this morning? Good morning. Hope your trading week was fabulous. Hope you guys had a green week. I hope you're having a green month. If you're not, we will go over some things today to help you. Good morning. Good morning, hot hands. Over there on YouTube, TikTok, make sure we're tapping the screens, everybody. Tap. JDM, good morning to you. Thank you for the I'm new here. Eat, sleep, bark with the roses. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's go. We got some training to do in here today on how to trade properly. There is too much bullshit out there on the interwebs teaching you the wrong things. And today we're going to clean you up. We're going to clean up the interwebs. Good morning, Sue. Good morning, Luke Rossi. Thank you, Luke Rossi. Papa with the follow. YouTube, if you're here for the first time, hit that follow button. Hello, Riley Horton. How are you, my Riley? Good to see you over there, Riley. Let's go. It's bleeding out. You never mess with Miss Market. Remember, the most important thing, well, really, the two most important things about Miss Market is that it has a cycle. The second thing about Miss Market, it goes up, it goes down, and it goes sideways for consolidation. That is all we do, folks. But there are too many traders out there. When they get a move to the upside, they get that bias. We're going to the moon. And then when the market comes down, they're bleeding out. You have to have a fine line, folks. You as a trader are in the middle right here. It goes up, you trade up. It goes down, We trade down, okay? Stop putting all your eggs in one basket. That is why you're going to lose time and time again. That is why you have red month after red month after red month after red month. Is because you're trying to get rich quick. It will never work. Never, 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 never work. Christina's on. Zen Method. Sue, let's go, everybody. Marcus, yeah! Let's go, everybody. Good job, Riley. I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. C+, did you lose that money yet? It's coming, C+, unfortunately. Joe C., good morning, dear. How are you? Good morning, Shelly Stringer. There's 22HH. Hello, 22HH. How are you? Buckeye with the heart me. Yes, 22HH. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Who had a green week in the market? Say I in the chat. If you had a red market, say red in the chat. Who was green? Who was red this week? Who got this Amazon short with the rest of us, the VIP coaches? Who got this beauty yesterday, huh? Who got this beauty yesterday? Woo! We did, yeah! Right there. We don't play with penny stocks. We don't play with the bullshit. We teach you how to trade properly. Let's go. The Bears got smoked, not us. Because we don't think about teams. You can't think about traders. I'm on the bull team. I'm on the bear team. You're on both teams. The only team you follow and who makes the rules is Miss Market. She runs the show. We just do what she says. Does everybody understand that in here? You think you're going to outsmart Miss Market. You're not. You just get on the train. Miss Market tells you to go short here on this triple top. We go short with our event to the downside. Miss Market tells you to go long to the upside. We go long to the upside. It doesn't matter what we think. We just follow, and that's what a professional does. They trade their setups. Miss Market will put the setup together. You got to know when to get in properly. You got to know when to get out properly, and that is how you trade. You don't pull up scanners from all the bullshit out there, trade ideas, and chasing penny stocks all over the place like you're betting a horse at Monmouth Park or you're betting a horse somewhere out at the Kentucky Derby. This ain't horse racing, folks. Let's go. Sue. Sue. Come on, Joe C. Let's go. Shelly Galvin with the You're Awesome. Thank you, Shelly. The crabs are on the board today, everybody. We got one crab. Who sent that crab? Sue with the crab. Yes, Sue. Yes, Sue. Sue, I'm going to email you. Don't worry, it's coming, okay? Let's go, guys. Tap, tap, tap. We're at 7,000 taps right now. As soon as we get to 10,000, we're going to get this party started. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, I can't say the name. 22HH with the crabs. Zen Method with the crabs. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Yes, NVIDIA is one of my long-term. NVIDIA is one of my long-term plays, everybody. I have a few of them. And then on NVIDIA, let me pull this out for you guys. I got into NVIDIA. Well, let me just do it on here. Right there. Boom! That's where I added on NVIDIA. Woo! Yes, it is! I have Apple, too. That thing split a few times for me already. And we just keep flooding it in there from our day trade earnings. We just keep flooding it into our long terms, everybody. It just goes in, goes in. Kids' college, done. Everything's done. They don't have to work a day in their life if they don't want to. They don't know that yet, though. My wife never wants to tell them either. All right, good morning, everybody. We are at 10,000 likes. All we ask that you do is tap the screen every day, share the live out, donate when you can. Over there on YouTube, the super chats are open. And Jared, let's go. You can send a super chat over there on the tubes. Hello, SM. Ravindra, hello. C+, hello. SM, everybody, hello over there on Jared. I'm going to make you a mod over there, all right? Remind me, I'm going to add you a mod, Jared, for YouTube. Let's get rolling, everybody. Let's get rolling. Miss Market yesterday, coming out of this neutral, narrowish state. She keeps chugging along to the upside here. Keeps chugging along. But what the problem we have here with Miss Market now is we're going to get a pullback. So everyone, hold on. We're not going to the moon. All right, everyone, relax. We're not going to the moon. What's going to happen here is our 8 is getting too far from our 20 now. All right. Remember, we were down here nice and tight. We had room to go up. Now we're going to look for the pullback. Okay. So a few things are going to happen here. That gap is going to get filled. Okay. That gap is getting filled. You will get a pullback. So be prepared for that here on Miss Market. We know coming into Monday, we're going to be in a wide state here. So you are definitely getting a pullback on Miss Market on Monday, okay? Let's head over to Amazon. Amazon right now, you're in a neutral state on this coming into Monday. You're starting to get wide. Any gaps up aren't going to hold, so forget those. You'll be coming back on Amazon as well. We're going to head over to Apple. Remember, what goes up comes back down here in the market, okay? What goes down will come back up. It is a cycle, okay? It is a cycle over and over and over again, and you were just trading the proper cycle. Apple, neutral state, already pointing down. You'll be coming back on Apple as well. So Monday next week, we can start getting these pullbacks, okay, to the downside. Let's go. Khan, hello. Thank you for all the taps, everybody. Candy with the Harvey SPX Gunner. There he is, SPX Gunner. What is one thing you struggle with in the market every day, everybody? Give me one thing you struggle with. If you're on YouTube, put it in the chat, okay? Put it in the chat. And we will go over it for you. Let me know what you're struggling with. Okay, let me know what you're struggling with. Yes, I trade Apple, Google, Amazon. I don't trade NVIDIA. JPM, Boeing, PayPal, MU, and there's one other there I trade every day. Florenzo, we don't take breaks, baby. The poor take breaks. The non-poor keep working. We keep hustling, my friend. Thank you for being here. Meta, let's see what we got. Here we go on Meta. We're going to pull this back here. On Meta, coming into Monday, we know that we are going to be right here in this narrow state on Meta. So why are we narrow on this, but everything else is in neutral states or wide states to the upside? Because we got the pullback. See this? We got the pullback. So now we are narrow, and Meta could possibly take a run to the upside. See, before the market bell goes over, well, let me start with this. Pre-market and post-market is filled with amateur, retail, GAMBLERS traders, okay? It's filled with nonsense. They don't win in pre-market, and they won't win in post-market. That's where trades go to die. So that's the first thing you have to know, okay? Number 2, you are going to trade between the hours of 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time and 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Everyone got that? This is where the big boys are. They're trading between 9:30 and 4. Now we're going to chop that up for you. If you really want to get good at this, I'm going to give you a little hint. You must learn how to trade between 9:30 a.m. and 11 a.m. This is where you're going to make your living. Anything on the outside of 11, we'll say 11 to 1 p.m., these are also where trades go to die. Okay? Trades go to die here. post-market and pre-market. You're not going to have any luck there. You're going to get stopped out all the time. You're going to lose between those hours. This, everybody, is where you want to live. This is where you want to make your best trades. This is where you're going to become a pro. Why is 9:30 to 11 the best time to trade in the market? By 10:30, I am out of the market. I don't care what the market does beyond that. I don't even look to the next morning. Why is 9:30 to 11 a.m. the best times to trade, everybody? Put it in the chat. Let me make Jared that mod while we're over here. Hold on, Jared. Hold on. Jared boy, where are you? There you are. Boom. There you go, Jared. You are the new mod over there on YouTube. Yes, it is. Jared to the moon. Because this TikTok is where all your volume and violence is, between 9:30 and 11. It's really between 9:30 and 10:30. But we're going to give you till 11 o'clock, okay? This is what you need to master. VIPers, since you started trading between 9:30 and 11 a.m., how has your trades been? They just go, everybody. There is no BS. They just go, okay? Violence. This is what you want. Violence to the downside. Violence. I don't want to get into anything trending here, okay? I don't want to get into trend. You're never going to catch this whole move, traders. Never. Not one person on this stream this morning will ever get in here and get out up there. It will never happen. You know why? Because you're too greedy. It's never going to happen. Never. You're going to be pooping in your pants every time you get a small pullback, okay? Every time you get a small little pullback, oh my God, 90% of you would have been out on that candle. All right? This baby pulls back. I'm out. Forget it. I'm out, Miss Market. You want violence, everybody, and you are going to get it between 11 and 9:30. Right in this box. Do you see it? That is what you're looking for as a trader. You're not looking to do any of this, okay? This, I don't trade anything that's trending. Nothing. Zero. Zilch. Candy with the shares. Mark with the popular. The lightning bolt. The heart me's. Powder with the heart me. Candy. SPX Gunner with everything. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. So we're going to go over a few things here. Number one, when you get into our VIP education course, the first thing we do is we show you the heartbeat of the market. Okay? You must know what the heartbeat of the market is, because until you understand the heartbeat of the market, you're not going to do it. You're not going to be good because you don't know how the market moves. Number two, risk management. We are going to hammer you on risk management. Why do we do risk management? One of the top things we do to help you in the VIP. Because right now, as I told you, you all have a bucket right here. Okay? Here's your bucket. Your bucket has a leak right here. Your bucket is leaking water, everybody. Woo! It's pouring out because you don't know how to lose properly. We need to plug this bucket up for you, okay? Once we plug that bucket up, we're going to have some water in our bucket that's going to stay. And you're going to say, wow, the water is in the bucket still. We got to protect your risk. The only thing we control in the market is risk management. We have no control over the winners at all. The only thing we can do to possibly get a winner in the market is know the market cycle and where to enter properly so we have a high probability winning trade. Does everybody get that in here? All over YouTube, all over TikTok. Do you understand the only thing you control in the market is risk management? Does everybody understand this? Those of you who have ruined accounts, those of you who have red months, month over 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 month, is because you can't control yourself and you can't control your risk. Does everybody get this? Dr. One Fly with the scarab, the goat, and the lightning bolts. Hector, thank you, Hector. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the follows, everybody. We are here to help you. YouTube, TikTok, I am here. I am here to help you. I am here to get you straight. I know you love trading. I know you hate losing, but we got to be honest in here, and we got to fix the problems. And the only way we're going to fix your trading problems is with pure honesty. All right? You suck as a trader. You have to admit that and look in the mirror, and then you dust off, clean up, and then let's get to work and fix what we have to fix for you. That's what we need to do, everybody. And the way we're going to do that is we have to fix your risk management. You can't do anything until you are a great loser. And one of the big reasons that risk is also so important, and we're going to put it over here, is because it makes you hesitate to get in a trade when you have bad risk management, because you don't trust yourself, because all you're doing is losing over and over and over again. So if I was losing over and over and over again, I wouldn't want to get into a trade either. Or before I get into a trade, I would have 1 foot in, 1 foot out, 1 foot in. Should I get in? Should I get in? Should I get in? And listen, traders, every single trade you take, you can talk yourself out of taking that trade. Something will be wrong. When it comes to trading, nothing will ever be perfect. You will never know 100% on how to be a trader. You will never have guaranteed income. If you want that, go get a job. Okay? When it comes to trading, nothing is guaranteed. It is very, very important. You must work hard, you must educate yourself on how the market works, and you must trade. Every day, you must trade over and over and over and lose and lose and lose and lose and lose and lose and lose. That is the only way you get better as a trader. Reading books, watching free YouTube videos, watching all the bullshit, putting RSI, MACD, volume, all the other garbage on your chart will not work. Do you understand me? When you come part of our team, this is what your chart's going to look like. This is what your higher time frames will look like right here. Boom, 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 boom. That is it. On the 15, 1 hour, and daily, you'll have 3 moving averages. On your execution time frames, the 5-minute, you'll have 3 moving average. And on the 2-minute, you will have 2 moving averages, because this is going to tell you the state of your stock. This time frame will always be up, the 2-minute. It will tell you your state. Once you learn the heartbeat of the market in the VIP, once you learn about states and position in the VIP in our education courses, it is going to be made very clear to you why the 2-minute chart is up on your screen. Okay? Very clear it'll be made to you. How many of you have had 3 green months in a row? Your last 3 months. How many of you were green, green, green? Put me in the chat. If you were not green the last 3 months, put not me in the chat. Let's go, everybody. Brad James with the popular. Let's go with the heart me. Shelly with the lightning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are here to help you. We are here to be honest with you, okay? Let's go, let's go. Not me, not me, not me. Me. You don't understand this, Lauren. Well, because you don't know how to trade. But if you ever decide you want to, we'll help you. How many times are you trading in a day? Great question. I trade between... I'm going to hit these followers. Thank you, Jennifer, for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for the follows, everybody. I appreciate you. Okay. I trade between 1 and 3 times a day. Anyone who trades beyond 3, okay, you're allowed up to 5, tops. That's my maximum limit I give myself. The trading rules, that's another whole story. We'll go over that in a second, because most of you in here are kiddies. You don't even follow the rules of life, so you're not going to have trading rules. So 1 to 3 trades I take. Sometimes I will go up to 5 if I'm humming. Like I mean, trades are just moving that day, okay? We have good momentum. But it's going to be 1 to 3 trades. When we start getting into the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 trades, you're now a GAMBLINGer. That is it. That is all you're doing. The more trades you take in the market, the more you lose in the market. That's one of the reasons why you're red all the time. You get in a trade, you lose. The ego gets crushed. I got to take another one to feed that ego. You take another trade, ego gets crushed again. You got to stop trading 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nobody who takes this many trades is consistently green month on month on month. Not happening. Okay? They're looking for a CASINO. That is it. 1 to 3 trades. Now, I'm going to show you something. The 5-minute chart is the one. This is where you're going to make your living, is on the 5-minute chart. Okay? Right here is the living. Do you see 10 to 20 trades on this chart right here? And this was a good momentum day. Do you see 20 trades inside there, or 10 trades, or 8 trades, or 7 trades? No. If you do this as a trader, you get in, you're out. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. If that's you as a trader, you're not a trader. You have no idea what you're doing. You're a losing trader. That's why you get in and out so quick. In and out in 5 seconds. In and out. Oh, Weeble didn't feel me properly. In and out. Weeble didn't feel me properly. In and out. It ran without me. The star went without me again. You know what creates the in and out traders? I call them the in and out traders. Because they've lost so much, they're deathly afraid to stay in a trade. They are deathly afraid to stay in the trade. They get in to the upside, they get a little bit of pullback, which is normal. They're out. Okay? Now, to feed their ego, they have to make them, they know doing this is not the right way to trade. They know this. But they have to give themselves a name now because they need to feed the ego so they don't convince themselves that they're just a chicken shit. Now, do you know what they call themselves? In and out traders? In and out, 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 in and out. What do they call themselves in the market world? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what they call themselves? Correct. Are you ready? Here it comes. Here it comes, everybody. Here it comes. Scalpers. They're a scalper now in the market. How about that? I'm a scalper. No, you're not. You're a chicken shit. That's the only reason why you are doing what you're doing. You have no clue how to stay in a trade properly. Now, hold on. Why do you enter a trade and it goes against you every time? In, out. Oh, man, again. It's not because the market knows that you are trading now. Let me pick somebody here. Isaiah, what's up, baby? Isaiah, when he gets into a trade, the market doesn't say, okay, Isaiah is in a trade now. Let's go against him. No one knows you're in there with your 50 cents. No one knows you're in there with your $200. Nobody cares. The reason you are losing is because you don't know market cycle. You get in when professionals are selling. You're trying to buy where professionals sell. You're trying to short where professionals cover. Do you understand that? You are just wrong. You're upside down on the cycle, okay? Now, I'm going to give you one of your typical trades that you would take. You ready? The amateur trader is going to try to take a long right there. Does everybody see that? The amateur trader is going long there. I will guarantee there are multiple people in this room right now who tried to go long there yesterday. I will bet anything on it. What is wrong with going long here, everybody? Put it in the chat. There's a few things wrong here. What is wrong with going long in that very spot of the market cycle? Does anybody know? Sue! Oh, let's get the roses up. Thank you, Sue JDM, for the roses. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the donations, man. It really helps with the ALGO. Let me put this in here. I was that guy before buying high. Yeah, everyone is in the beginning. Inverse, fair value gap. Risk taker, I love you for being in here. How long have you been losing? What else we got? Folks, you got a double top right here. That's the first problem. You already double topped. But no, Voss, that's not a double top. A double top has to look like exactly like that. Wrong. There are 3 different versions of double tops. Does anyone know what they are in here? No. So you'll learn that in the VIP as well. This is a double top right here. Boom, boom. Problem number one is we got a double top. Are we going to go long trying to make it a triple top? Are you telling me you were going to go up against all of this? By the time you get up here, you're coming back. You're too far from the MA. The market cycle will not allow you to come back up here again. It's impossible. It's cycled out. To the upside, you cycled out. The only play you're doing is going down. There's no way you're going long there. It is impossible. I took this trade to the downside. So did our VIP coaches. We took that while everyone was trying to go long. We saw that coming a mile away. Okay? But you don't know how the market moves. So you're playing fair value gap, all that bullshit that don't work. You're looking at your RSI. At this time, the RSI is like in the middle, kind of on top. You don't know what to do. You're looking at the volume. That's going down. Of course it's going down because you're at 10 o'clock in the morning. It ain't going to go up. You got to know price action. You have to know how to trade properly. That's it. How many people are consistently profitable every single month? Put it me in the chat. I'm not giving all the goods away. That's for the VIPers. How many of you are consistently profitable green every month? The real Josh, thank you. Risk taker, you don't even know what you're talking. Thank you for being here. I'm not being mean to you. You don't even know what you're saying. You're just throwing terms out. Liquidity, sweep, mop the floor, clean the toilet, shave my head. You're just throwing out things you read on the internet. See what sticks. Opening range, this, that, blah, 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 blah. You're vomiting over yourself. Learn how to trade properly. I try for 0.5% a day. That's no, KH. No. Folks, and this is another problem a lot of traders have. When they get in a trade, they have no idea the reward they're going for. Okay? Right now, we're going to have 10 traders. We got 10 traders right here, okay? Here are 10 traders who are about to trade the market. They're about to trade. Out of these 10, 8 of them don't even know what they're risking on the trade that they just entered in. They have no clue. They entered the trade, and they have no idea what they're risking in that trade. Zero. If that's you, say me in the chat. They have no idea. Now, out of those 10 traders, 10 of them have no idea what their reward should be on their trade. They have no clue. They have zero clue. 8 don't know what they're risking on the trade they just took. 10 of them have no idea what the reward should be on the trade they just took. They don't. They're just hoping it goes up a little bit so they can do their in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. That's why they do that. They don't know how to trade, guys. And that's a lot of you. And you got to fix that. Okay, you got to clean that up. If there's anything you ever do as a trader is you must know your risk to reward before you get into a trade. How the hell do you not know that? How do you not know that? Josephina with the roses. Sue, everyone with the roses. Thank you so much, everybody. How do you guys not know what your risk to reward is? Well, let me ask you another question. Why don't you know what your risk to reward is? Do you know why you don't know your risk to reward? I know why. Do you know why? Does anyone know why they don't know? I'm just setting up the roses here. Candy with the fireworks. Thank you, Candy. No game plan. Bingo. Who said that? Ken Adams. Yes. You have no blueprint. You have no game plan as a trader. You're just waking up every morning. Oh, honey, hopefully today the miracle comes. The bell goes off. You get in a trade like this. This is what most traders do. Ready? Bell goes off. I'm in long. Is it going up? God. Now you start talking to Jesus. God, is it going up? Oh, not again. Now, if I ask that same trader, what position was your stock in? What was the state of your stock? You know what they're going to say? I took the trade in Alabama. No, the state of the stock. They have no idea. They don't have a clue. You know what they did since 6 o'clock in the morning before 9:30 happened? I'm going to tell you what these amateur traders do. You ready? You ready? Wham! Wham! Oh, get our trend lines in. Hold on. This is what an amateur trader's chart looks like before the bell goes off. Are we ready? That is an amateur trader's chart right there before the bell goes off in the morning. That's what it looks like. Who has charts that look like that before 9:30? Put me in the chat. Who has charts that look like that? Anybody? Who has charts that look like that? Eli, there's one. He admitted it. There we go. Me. So that's bad. That's bad. Alfred, how you doing in the market? When was the last time you had a green month? And I'm being sincerely asking you. Look at all these people. Me. When we train you and you get into our education community, this is what your chart's going to look like. That's what it's going to look like. Look at it. That's it. That is all your chart is going to look like. I promise you. Do you understand that? That's it, baby. Here's your chart. Those of you who had the chart, I don't think it's going to let me put it back. Now, those of you who had the chart, that's because I used the drawing tool, that looked like this a minute ago. Soon as I say, can I see your charts? Losing. They're losing every day, or at least every month. Losing. You can't trade like that. How are you going to trade like that? You're not an architect. You're not building a house. You're a trader. We're not measuring things from one candle to the next candle. Right here, look. When it gets in above the trend line, you already missed the move, you donkey. You missed everything. Hold on. What are you doing? Trend lines. Jesus. Adam with the Army. Adam with the Popular. Yes, the VIP. $25 a month. If I wanted to rob you, I would do what everyone else does. I would charge you $200 a month, and I would charge you $500 up front. Right over here, theVossTrading.com. That is where you're going to go, and we are going to teach you how to trade properly. Soon as you get in there, start watching the education content, start posting your trades. When Monday, we're going to review them for you. Start watching all the live training recordings. We do live training every Tuesday and Thursday night by me at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time. It's $25 a month and $275 for the entire year. That's it. And I'm going to train you and school you on how the market works. By the time I'm done with you, you will be a completely different trader. If you don't believe what I'm saying to you right now, ask them in the chat. Just ask them. Say, any VIP are in here? Are you better now since you joined the VIP? Are you better now? Let them answer it. I'm not going to sit here and answer for them. Let's go, everybody. Tap. We are at 60,000 likes. Yes. There you go, Bentley. Answer Bentley, everybody. Just reply. Am I profitable now? Yes. I know you're not, Juvie. Let me see. Does Juvie have a Lamborghini or a fake photo? Yep, there it is. There it is. What do we got here? Oh, we got the AI picture with candles behind them. And then everybody, let's take a look. There it is, everybody. Are we ready? Oh, where'd it go? I clicked out. He had all the trend lines on his chart. Go to UV's profile picture. He's got all the trend lines. That's how you know that screams losing money. Woo! Poor Juvie. Juvie, Javi, Jovi. What percentage do you expect for the year? No percentage. You're not going to predict what percentage you're going to make for the year. You're a trader. You're not working a job. You don't own a small business. Every year will be different. The market dictates what your percentage is, not you. That's the problem. You think this right here, trading, everybody, is like working a job or owning a small business where you're going to have your marketing and what to expect your revenue to be. It's not. Miss Market dictates that. You have one job as a trader. What is the one job that you have as a trader? Let's see who could fill that in. Does anybody know what that is? Put it in the chat. What is the only job you have as a trader? You got it. Manage risk. That's it. You don't manage anything to the upside, making money. Zero. Nada. You have no control over that. Nada. Zero. And once you start really realizing that, you'll be a much better trader. But the reason people have so much trouble with risk management, ego. They don't want to be a loser. I lost that trade. I can't handle it. Oh my God. How many of you have thrown things, broken things, screamed, and all of that? You don't want that precious little ego that mommy and daddy said you were the greatest in the world. You're not. You suck at this. Everyone sucks at this in the beginning. Everybody sucks at trading in the beginning. There's no crypto kitty or a little kitty with his Lamborghini photo or his AI picture with a stock chart behind him that's profitable. They are not profitable. The reason they put those pictures up is to convince other people that they are. They are not profitable. Period. Thank you for, I can't say that name, but thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. 22HH, thank you. My dear, thank you for all those gifts, everybody. They can pretend all they want. Here's another thing I'm going to tell you all in here right now, okay? Are we ready? Everyone loves the idea of trading. They love the idea of being a trader, right? It's great. Time freedom, possibly financial freedom. You're cool. You can buy things, blah, blah, blah. You love the idea of trading, okay? Idea, but the majority of you will never become one, okay? I need you to understand that. You love the idea of trading. The majority of you won't be one. As much as you try, you won't. No, I want to make money. That's why you're losing, KH. That is exactly why you're losing. Those who come into the market saying, I want to make money, make money, make money, make money. You know what happens? You lose money, lose money, lose money, lose money, lose money, lose money. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Shelly, do you know all the VIPers used to be all these people at one point? They used to be mean and say things, and then they come into the VIP, and I train them on how to trade properly. I'm so sorry, Voss. I didn't mean to be like that in there. I'm so sorry. I understand. It sucks losing. So when you're losing in the market all the time, the only thing that tries to make you feel better is try to attack others, but it's not. At the end of the day, you're still a loser. Remember that. Thank you for the follows. In the last 3 months, I'm up $175,000. KH, I will bet my entire life you just lied. Thank you for the follow. I will bet my entire life you just lied. You're lying to yourself. You have to stop it. Say you suck and start learning properly. I know. Everyone that comes in here with no profile picture, 4 followers, they're the greatest trader in the world. I know, I get it. You're such a success. Ultra, I love you. Thank you, Ultra. What website do most use for trading? What website do most use for trading? It's all different. First of all, we don't use websites to trade. We use trading programs, okay? I use Sterling Trader Pro. Sterling Trader Pro. That's what the big boys play with and girls. Others use DAS, D-A-S Trader. You can use DAS. Okay, you can use Lightspeed. Lightspeed's a good one. All right. You got to go to a DAR broker. Does anyone know what a DAR broker is? Go to your DAR broker. They will have a list of different software that they provide for you to trade on. You're going to pick one. You are going to master that software, because the reason you need to master the program you're trading on is if anything goes wrong, you have to know it better than the company you're about to call to say, what just happened? You got to flatten me, okay? You need to know how the software works better than the company that provides the software, and most don't. Most people trade on their phone. I mean, that screams amateur. Amateur. More than the trend lines do. You're not trading on your phone. You're going up against the best companies in the world that are trading, and you're using your phone. You're using your phone. Let's just get this guy out of here. I got him out of here. Pasquale, thank you for the follow. Robin Hood. Oh, please no. Weeble. No, guys, no. What is one thing you struggled with yesterday trading? Put it in the chat. Give me one thing you struggled with in the market yesterday. I made six. Oh, this guy probably is this guy. Let me see. Yep, here he is. K-Butt. There he is. He picks things up and puts them down, everybody. Look, here we go. We've had a few of these in the VIP. They didn't last long. The mentalness of trading rocked their world. Do you really think this person right here made that much money in the stock market? Can anyone answer that? Do you really think that person right there made money in the stock market? Anybody? I'll post it. Okay. You go post it, big guy. You go post it. Post it when you're lifting your 10-pound weights. He does have those big arms. What else are we doing, everybody? One payout but won't be continual. Good job, Muzzy. That's correct. What's your plan right now? There is no current trade, but I'll go to XRP for you guys. Bump, 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 bump. Let's go, everybody. We got some roses to hammer. Right now on XRP. What's going to happen here, everybody? You ready? Muscles marinara, are you ready? All roads lead back to the 20. All roads lead back to the 20, everybody. You are in a neutral state. The move has left you. All roads lead back to the 20. Muscles. Trading futures is good. See, traders, here's another thing. It doesn't matter what you trade. The instrument that you trade is irrelevant. Forex, futures, options. That's where the poor people live, right here. Poor people live in the options, okay? Equities and crypto. It doesn't matter and these are instruments. It does not matter the instrument that you trade. If you can't trade price action, you can't trade anything, period. We are going to teach you how to trade price action successfully, okay? You are then going to pick the instrument you want to trade, and you're going to be a much better trader if you put in the work. You cannot possibly come in to the VIP with a poor, lazy attitude. You won't make it. You will not make it. SD, a lot of people that trade options do so. They don't have the capital to trade equities. Options wasn't created to day trade. They were there to hedge your bets, okay, on equities. That's the only reason why options were created. So people that can't afford to trade started day trading options, and options has a 98% losing rate. 98% losing rate. Okay? 98%. Thank you for the follow, Muzzy. Yes, let's go, let's go. Eli, I'm so poor in options. You're just joining the club. Yes, hedge your bet against equities, Burberry. I just said that. Thank you for being a echo in here. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follows, everybody. I appreciate you. Wow, we got a lot of losing traders in here. I mean, that's typical, but we can help you. Don't worry. We will help you, everybody. All right? And so far, all the yappers in here, they're all crypto kitties. Anyone see their age? They pick things up and put them down. They pick things up and put them down. And they're living in mommy's basement, and they're trying to tell you that they're a great trader. Hold on here. Mommy, can I use the car tonight? It's July 4th weekend. Can I use the car tonight? Let me go on TikTok. There's that guy, Voss. I'm a great trader, Voss. Oh, my God. I 10X on my phone every day. I flip it in the air and make a trade. Meatloaf. Thank you for the follows. Guys, let's go. What else you want to learn about today? What else do you want to learn about? Don't take this short. It's coming back to the 20, guys. Craze with the follow. Yes, Trader Room. Yes. You'll learn a lot from me. I promise you. I've tried them all. Trust me. Mom, can I borrow 200 for Solana? The Qs. The Qs. Yeah, just like the SPY. Beautiful right now. Look at that. Beautiful on them Qs. You gapped up above, and then you went. Okay? Those are our lines from yesterday, right? Yeah. So that is the Qs. You know, coming into Monday now, traders, what state are you in? What state are you in on the Qs coming into Monday? Does anybody know? You're going to be doing this. I will guarantee you a lot of the traders in here will have charts that look like this coming into Monday. Are you ready? Are we ready? I will guarantee they will have lines that look like that. I will bet my life on it. But if you ask them, what state is your stock in? Huh? I'm in New York. I'm in California. No, the state of your stock, Muscles Marinara. What is the state of your stock? No clue. No clue. On the Qs, yes, you're going into a wide state. Anything to the upside on the Qs coming into Monday at the bell, you are not taking. You are getting a pullback on the Qs. Do you all understand me? You are getting a pullback on the Qs. Thank you, Senpa, for the follow. Narrow? Rod Duque, that ain't a narrow state. You want to see a narrow state? That's a narrow state. Whammo! That's a narrow state. Boom! This is a narrow state. Boom! Those are narrow states, okay? This is not a narrow state. You are coming back. This 20 will always come back to that 200. Always. Boop, 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 boop. Pull back to what? Around 551? We don't know, JJ. We can't predict that. You cannot predict that. All you're looking for, JJ, is the A+ setup to the downside with a proper event. You need a proper candle event with the correct A+ setup. Then you don't care where it's pulling back to. You are then going to base your entry, your risk to reward, and that'll tell you where you're going to. You're not trying to predict in advance where this is going. This is going up to 225.50. This one's coming back to 120, 219. You have no clue. I have no clue. Nobody has a clue where that's going. All you do is trade your setups, and your risk is and your reward is based on your risk. That's all you're doing as a day trader. That's it. Okay? You're not trying to predict here with your trend lines flying all over the place. Events, Keith, we teach you in the VIP. I will not teach you that here. Nicole, amazing with the heart bay. Look at those roses, everybody. No, JJ. No. I don't know who told you that. What crypto kitty told you that on YouTube, but no. Vicky, can you explain the 20 and the 200? Yes, that's in the VIP, sweetheart. Marcus, thank you for the sunshine, Marcus. Thank you. Voss, do you do copy trading? You asked me that question, Nicole Amazing, and I gave you the answer in the comments. So what we do is we take trades, Nicole. I put them on a copy machine, and then I mail them out to your house. So if you give me your mailing address, after I take a trade and copy it on the copy machine, that'll be the copy trade I send to you, okay? Timothy, I think you've asked me this 100 times. 21 years. Keep tapping, everybody. Boo, 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 boo. SoFi, let's see. Let's see, bro. Let's see what we got here, bro. All right, SoFi. Right now here on SoFi, coming into Monday, you are in that neutral state. So anything in position 2 or higher to the upside, anything gapping up, you're not taking. You need a pullback on this on SoFi, okay? Now, since you're in that neutral state, anything to the downside on SoFi, you're not doing anything because you have a bullish neutral state, but you have a bearish position down here, okay? So what does that mean, everybody? When we have a bullish neutral state and we have a bearish position, what does that mean? Put in the chat. Thank you for the follow, Mitch. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate and love you guys so much. What does that mean? You're not aligned. You are not going anywhere to the downside until this 20 gets closer to that 200. Then you can go. If you try to do it at the open, you're not going anywhere. You are going to get that pullback. You're going to chop around because the state and the position are off, okay? The stars aren't aligned here. When you're in a neutral state and you are in position 2 or higher, you're not going long because it's going to be short-lived. You are looking for the short to the downside, and we'll teach you all about state and positions in the VIP. Yes, you're going to head over, my brother, to theVossTrading.com. That is where you're going to go. You can click the link in my YouTube or TikTok bio, or head over to theVossTrading.com. Just type it in, theVossTrading.com. $25 a month or $275 for the year. Or you could go join someone that charges $275 a month, but you'll be in the VIP with me shortly after. Tesla. Yes, we use WAP. We don't use Discord. Discord's a cesspool. Anytime you join Discord, you're going to have scammers DMing you and all of that stuff. So we use WAP. Beautiful platform, WAP. Everyone's switching to WAP anyway, so it don't matter. All right, Tesla to the moon. All right, here was Tesla on the 1st. All right, let me show you guys a little something here that's going to help you guys out a lot. We're in a narrow state. You're way down here. I'm not going to tell you this position, but you're way down here in this position. This is why we do not short. I just got done saying this. This is why we do not short to the downside. You are not going short anymore. You can't. Your position is too far down. You need a pullback. This 20 needs to get closer to that 200. Do you understand me? I actually took this trade to the upside on Tesla, okay? You need that to get closer again. Woo! There they are. There it is. We're back to narrow again. Look at that thing. We're back to narrow. Now, here's the problem. Now you got the problem on going the other direction. So look, everybody. You were narrow up here, way down here. Now you're narrow here, way up here. The amateur trader is trying to go long right here. And this time, they're trying to go long. Why do you think the amateur is trying to go there, long there? Everyone else, the professional is shorting there from that position. They're not going long there. Why is that, everybody? Why are the likelihood of a short working out at the open to the downside here very good? Does anybody know why? American Patriot. I like that name. Welcome to the VIP. American Patriot. We'll get you all tagged up after this live. Why? Because everyone on the gap up is going to collect their profits here. They are going to sell. And as they're selling, the shorters are going to hammer that for some quick returns to the downside. Okay? You are not going long until you get the pullback. All right, there's two different ways. I just showed you this, to the upside and to the downside. Both narrow states. You're too far away. You are too far away. You are not going long or short there, okay? It's not going to work, guys. Tesla coming into Monday, you will be back in that narrow state. So anything, boom, boom, and these positions, you can go in those directions. If you get a gap up here, everybody, on Tesla, are you going to try to take that long? No, we just showed you why. we just showed you why, two different directions. What's XRP doing? Oh, XRP came back to the 20? Oh, okay. Where's Muscles Marinara? Where is he? He was trying to go short there. All Rosie back to the... Isn't that amazing? Isn't that fucking amazing? There it is, folks. And we will teach you how to trade properly. Your losing days will come to an end if you put in the work. We will teach you how to trade. You're still going to have losing days. I shouldn't say that. But your losing months will come to an end, okay? You're still going to lose. We all still lose trades, and we have losing days. But they're going to be small. They're going to be, I just had a VIPer. Who was it? James, I think, just got done saying he had a losing day on Tuesday, and then Wednesday or Thursday, I forget which day, he had a good winner. And he's like, I'm green this week because my losing day was small because he's learning how to trade properly in our education community. Folks, this isn't rocket science. The problem so many traders lose is because they get in their way. Their ego. They're not patient. Majority of society isn't even disciplined. They can't even stay on a diet for more than 2 days, okay? So this is going to be very hard for you. Miss Market will train you to be disciplined. Miss Market will train you to be patient, right, VIP? She will train you. You know how they say everyone should spend at least 4 years in the military? If they don't want to do that, give me for 4 years. Me and Miss Market will clean up their problems. I was the most impatient, you can ask my wife, you can ask my children, the most impatient human in the world. The most impatient. Miss Market has made me very patient, okay? Very patient. You have no choice. You're not going to beat her, everybody. It's impossible. Now you have the 200 here above you, okay? You never trade into a flat 200. Now you're coming back to the 20 this way. Now you're going to come back to the 20 this way. All right, and then this 20's got to creep back up. You need the 20 here and the 200 here. You get over that with a retest, and then you're going to go, okay? But that has to happen. Right now, you're just going to come back to the 20 this way. This is XRP, Justin. Oh, Sue. Number one, you're female. They're the best traders. And number two, you have a great work ethic. You're gonna be up there in the top tier. That's what I think. I truly feel that way. If you weren't, I would tell you. Not gonna happen, Sue. And I'm very honest, everybody. I just want to give you that heads up. All right? I just want to give you that heads up. I'm very, very honest. I have to be honest when you guys aren't good. That wouldn't be fair to you. Would you want me to be your trading educator and not be honest with you? See, we're just coming back to the 20. Would you want me to be your trading educator? No. You want me to tell you when you suck, right? We're going to hammer that ego a little bit, guys. That's my job. We have to, because if I don't do it, Miss Market is going to do it. I care about you guys. I really do. Okay? If I wanted to rob you, I would take more than $25 a month from you. I can promise you that right now. Maybe we should raise the price, VIP. What do you think? We're the best educating platform out there. We don't trade on Webull. We don't charge you for all different memberships and create new ones and tell you they're $60,000. $60,000? What are you, a crazy person? Would you pay somebody $50,000 to learn how to trade? Think about that. Who the hell would do that? I mean, that's insane. 50,000. And then they try to sell it. Oh, it's $50,000, but you can get in today for $3,000. It's 50,000, but today we're having a sale for 3,000. And why do they always say the sale's going to be over right before a holiday comes? You want to know why? Because they need to keep doing the sale. Because they know what they're charging you is bullshit. They know it's bullshit. That's why they have to do the sale. The sale is bullshit. Does everybody get that? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to protect you. That's my job, everybody, okay? I'm going to protect you. Oh, come back to the 20. Cuckoos, come on, cuckoos. Come back to the 20 cuckoos. Shelly Stringer with the rose. Habib, thank you for the TikTok music and the heartbeat. Habib, yes, it is. Nicole, amazing. Thank you so much. I guess she didn't want a copy trade. She didn't like my copy trade idea. Well, she asked if we copy trades. I said, yeah, I'll take a trade, I'll print it out, I'll copy it, and then I'll send it to her in the mail. She didn't like that. Everybody, where do we just come back to? Does anyone know? Where we just came back to the 20, right? I wonder why not. Let me ask you all a question. Copy traders out there. I should do this, actually. I should trade live on here for one day, okay? We're all in XOP for a short, right? Everyone gets in XRP, and I'll do this. Just kidding. I got you. Yeah. But I got in the trade, boss. I got you. That will make you learn your lesson. That will teach you a lesson. We got him. Yeah. Yeah. We won't trade live. I post all my trades with executions, but we won't trade live. We are, what does that say? Get Froggy. We are going to teach you how to trade. So you don't need somebody else to copy trade off of. We are going to teach you how to trade. I need everyone to get this through their mind, okay, in their brains. I'm going to give you the fishing pole, and we're going to go fishing together, and I'm going to teach you how to catch those fish, okay? And we're going to do this a couple ways. I'm going to show you right now. One way we're going to teach you how to trade is all our education courses, okay? You watch them at your own pace. Then all the live trainings I give every Tuesday and Thursday nights, majority of them are recorded. You can go back and watch that. They are 60 hours worth of education content in our VIP for $25 a month. 60 hours. 60. Okay? That is one way. The second way is we are going to get you in a simulator. You are going to trade the real market. Okay? The live market in the simulator. And you are going to post those trades in our VIP. We will review those trades for you in the VIP to tell you what you did right and what you did wrong. Because that's how you're going to grow as a trader. You are going to make the decisions. You are going to make bad decisions. We are going to help you make better decisions to drill it in this brain. Got it? And then you're going to ask all your questions in the VIP chat. I was up last night till 11 o'clock answering questions in there. That is how you're going to learn how to trade properly. Not copying somebody that's on streaming. First of all, it's not even live. You're backed up about 10 seconds. And if you're on YouTube, you're delayed 40 seconds. 40! Mr. Steezo with the heartbeat, yes! Habib, it doesn't matter what you trade. The instrument is irrelevant. We are going to teach you how to trade the price action, how to trade professionally. You pick what you want to trade. But right now, listen to me, traders. How many of you have tried options? Put me in the chat. How many of you have tried penny stocks? How many of you have tried large cap, mid cap? How many of you have tried futures? I'll bet my bottom dollar you have lost in every one of these instruments because you thought you were bad at this. Let me try this. Bad at that. Let me try this. You go in the circle. That's part of the trading process. The instrument doesn't matter. The instrument does not matter. Okay? Why does everyone think that? Why does everyone think that? I don't understand that. You know why? Because you have people out there charging you different monthly memberships for different instruments. What the hell is going on? How do they allow this? How? I don't understand it. I don't get it. Mr. Steezo, 9966, Shelly, Habib, Marcus, Nicole, Zen, 22AH. I wonder who that is. Sue Felicia, Adam, Miss Galvin, Christina Zahn, Adam, Candy, Josephina. Look at all these beautiful women in here. Adorable Dad, JDM, Josephina, Brad James, Shelly, Dr. One, Candy. Thank you, Dr. One. Duco, there he is. Hector Isaiah, yes. Powder. Let's go. SPX Gunner. Sue, Shelly, Buckeye, Christina Zan. Thank you so much. Yes, we have the most women in our VIP than any other group. And JDM, thank you so much. Inspire Creators, thank you so much for all those donations. I appreciate you guys. Sorry, over here. Hello, everybody. Gene Alexander. Jared, please tell Gene not to do whatever they're trying to scam him out of. Please. Okay? Please, please, please. Good. Yeah, you can keep the chat going over there, Jared. You keep the chat going. Even the mutants, they'll leave eventually. We want to keep that chat over there going. It's good for the algo. Let the mutants do what they got to do over there. Half of them aren't even from this country. They're in like Bangladesh. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Kenny, thank you for the follow. All right, folks, we'll be back on tomorrow. I want you to have a safe 4th of July. You should be studying. The non-serious are going to go out and go, woo, woo. You weren't even the ones that got us independence. Woo. And I'll be in the dungeon studying and making education videos for our VIP community. That's what I'll be doing for the next 4 days. I love you all so much. Thank you for the donations. New VIPers will get you tagged up, and let's get to work. Let's get you going in the right direction, everybody. You can do this. Come on. Have more confidence in yourself. You just need to be taught how to do this. And then put your discipline and your work ethic on top of that, and maybe good things will happen for you. But stop guessing in the market. There's no reason with technology now to be guessing like this. We will help you. I love you all so much. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for all the taps. 128,000. Thank you, and all the donations. YouTube, we're on full time now with you over there. Thank you, everyone over there, for being here. Appreciate it. Have a great one, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Love you.